Okay, so now that I've got my points in my scatter plot, it's time to follow the directions to find our line of best fit. So step one, find my line of best fit. So the first thing, I need to draw a circle around all of the points. And then and remember, this does not have to be perfect. This is really just estimating. Now I'm going to take a straight edge and I'm going to draw a line as close to the middle as I can possibly get of that circle. And I know I've done a decent job because I've got a few points that are right here in the top above the line, and then I got a few that are in the bottom of the line. So this is pretty close to the middle. Okay, so the first thing, I drew my line of best fit. Second step, and this is definitely going to be the hardest, is finding my rise over run. This is where I don't want you to get too hung up on finding something exact. So first, you do need to focus, though, on finding points that are on this line, okay? But they don't need to be necessarily exactly in a corner like we normally do. This is one of those cases where we're just looking for good enough, okay? I'm going to change my ink color to make it easier to see. So if I look, ooh, there's a spot on the line right there. See, I just highlighted it in green where it hits in a corner. And let's find another spot where it comes pretty close to hitting in a corner. Right here on the y-axis. See where it hits? Right there in a corner. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my imaginary right triangle. Okay, and I need to find my change in y. Okay, that means my rise. Let me change this back into a different color so we can see better. So first I need my rise, my change in y. So I need to look right here and see. So what number is right here at the bottom of my rise and what number is right there at the top of my rise? So if I draw a straight line over here to the axis, I see that the top of my rise is right up here at 50. And then if I look right here at the bottom of my rise and draw over, it goes down here to 36. That's where it looks like. Let me erase a little bit here, get some of this junk out of the way here. Yep, and it's right there, right above the 35. Okay, so this is at the 36. So if the bottom of my rise is at 36 and then the top of my rise at 50, that means my change from 36 to 50, or my rise, is going to be 14. Because between 36 and 50 is 14, so my change in y is 14. Again, I got that because I know the top right here is over at 50. If I go down to the bottom, it's over here at 36. Between 36 and 50, that means my change, my up and down change, was 14. Then I need to figure out my change in x. And remember, your change in x is this distance right here across. So if I look straight down, it's right here at 04. And then if I make a trip over and then go straight down, it's at 09. So the distance across right here from 04 to 09, the change would be a 5. So my rise is 14. My run is 5. 14 over 5 does not simplify, so I'm going to leave it as a fraction. So my change in y over my change in x, 14 over 5. Then I need my y-intercept. Remember, the y-intercept is where it hits the y-axis. Well, look, it just so happens, if I'm following this line, we already know where it hits the y-axis. It hits the y-axis right there at 36. We already figured that part out. So again, I'm looking at where does this line, let me erase some of this junk right here. So if I'm following the line of best fit, right here, where does it hit the y-axis? And it hits it right above the 35, right there at 36. So my y-intercept is 36. So my equation is y equals mx plus b. I'm going to replace the m with that 14 over 5. and I'm going to replace the b with 36. So my equation is y equals 14 over 5x plus 36.